Hey everyone, time for our spiritual vitamin for the day. The scripture I thought about for today is Jeremiah 29 verses 10. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. I was thinking about that in the sense that when this was given, the Israelites were in captivity in Babylon. And the fact that they were in captivity made me just think about the fact that they were in quarantine, just as we're in quarantine now. And, you know, we need encouragement. And the Lord gave them this scripture for them to understand that God still had a plan for them. He wasn't through with them, and He wasn't out to harm them, and He was going to give them a future. And, you know, He was going to take care of them. And I was thinking just about the fact that, you know, as we're in quarantine, we can allow the circumstances to define us. I used to think about this scripture as more or less a way that God wanted to encourage the Israelites to become faithful again and to look for the future. But I think it was also for them to be, you know, to have a great life at that time. In other words, an abundant life. In other words, they knew that God was in control, and their circumstances didn't need to define them. So I just want to encourage us all to, while we're in this quarantine or whatever situation we may be in, that our circumstances don't define us. That our God is always with us, and He's always looking at us. And hopefully when we get through with this quarantine and when this pandemic is over with, we won't look back with any kind of regret and think, wow, I wasted so much time. I could have done this. I could have done that. You know, and I know a lot of people are doing a lot of great things with their kids right now and spending time with their family and reaching out, and just want to encourage you to continue to do that. And as we remember that we have a faithful God, and that He still has a plan for us. And we're still, you know, got lots to look forward to, you know, regardless of what's going on at this particular point in time. And also I thought about one other song. It says that time is filled with swift transition. Hold to God's unchanging hand. And hopefully that's what we'll do during this time, is hold to God's hand. And as that song said, time is filled with swift transition. All of this will come to pass before we know it. And we'll be back doing many of the things that we wanted to do, but also we'll have a different purpose in our life, possibly because of the things that we did during this quarantine. Well, thank you, and pray that you'll have a great day. Bye.